Friday morning. Feels like Saturday. Not sure why. Everyone just wait for a minute. See who's joining us. Today's practice, 20-minute workout, breath focus workout, and you're dedicating to neck health, posture. It's all closely connected. We carry a lot of tension in our neck, and over time, I'm sure a lot of you noticed that it's almost like the neck is getting shorter, and shorter neck means more wrinkle, aging. We don't want that, but it's also tension and pain, stiffness, but it's our sedentary lifestyle. It's a lot of other different factors that play into it. Our shallow breathing, like I said, stress, sitting and hunching over the phone or over computer. So we carry so much around our shoulders without even realizing that. So it's really important to kind of pay your attention, bring your attention to this area, relax, and it doesn't even take that long. So today it's just all going to be 20 minutes. You'll be breathing. I'll show you how to breathe. We'll practice diaphragmatic breathing, and we'll continue with this breath during all the exercises. So altogether it'll be 15 exercises, and that can be your routine going forward. You can take away maybe 4 or 5 or all 15 when you have time. But let's start and shake it off. Sometimes it's as basic as it is. That's what animals do, right? So if you comfortable, you can start jumping. If your neighbors downstairs are not gonna be happy, just kind of start shaking your body. Shaking your legs, shaking your arms. Make sure you relax your chin. Like I said, if you're comfortable, let's just jump. You're here for 15 seconds. Just let it go. You're not just jumping on your tippy toes because your calf muscles will engage too much. Just land on your heels. You can also come up on your tippy toes and land on your heels just like that. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do a big inhale, arms to the side. Inhale, stretch, and with the sound of ha, exhale, ha. Just let it go. One more time. Inhale, arms to the side, look up, stretch up, and exhale out of the mouth, ha, ha. Let everything out. Let's do one more time, just like that. Inhale, arms through the side, inhale through the nose, and ha, let everything out, ha. Fantastic. And now let's do one roll down to just release the lower back. And we start with the breathing exercise. So inhale, look up and push your butt back. Keep your legs as straight as possible and just roll down. And here, bend your knees. One side, another side. Let go of your neck. Just hang here for a few seconds. Breathe in and out of the nose and slowly roll yourself up with the neck last. And give it a good shake. Great. So this next exercise, we'll dedicate 3 minutes to activate our diaphragm and make sure it's working and engaging during the rest of our training. So find your bottom ribs right over here where my hands are, and place your hands, your 4 fingers on the front and 1 in the back side of your ribs. And for the next couple of minutes, we'll be breathing into our hands. First, let's do 3 breaths and start bringing attention and trying to push your hands out to the side. 360, front, back, side, side. So 3 breaths in and out. And if you're in front of the phone, in front of the mirror, try to keep your shoulders where they are without lifting them. Observe your breath. Can you make inhale and exhale longer than usual? Do you feel your hands moving under? Do you feel your ribs moving under your hands? Can you elongate your exhalation a little bit more for the next breath? So in and out. Breathing in and out of the nose unless you're congested, then you exhale out of the mouth, but try to inhale through the nose anyways if possible. And make sure that your feet are hip distance apart. If you're standing, that your tailbone is tucked in so you're not pushing it back. Your shoulders are relaxed and your shoulders and ears are aligned. I don't want this, so try to push your head back, your chin back, and continue with your posture in mind. Keep your hands there. One more inhale and exhale. The next one, observe and see if it's easier to push one side. When you inhale, does the right side open up more than left side? Or maybe left side. But bring your attention, even if something doesn't feel right, it's just an intention that counts. On the inhale, you open up, your belly expands, your chest expands, and on the exhale, you create a C shape in your belly. And a couple more times. Push air out, expand your rib cage, and exhale everything out. And now we do 3 inhalations and exhalations, but we will resist, create some resistance. So on the inhale, we'll press, like imagine that you have a tank top, the sports bra, that it's really small in size, and you're just trying to push that elastic out to the side. So we'll be doing the same thing with our hands. So on the inhale, we create some resistance. Trying to push your hands out and relax on the exhale. Let's just do it 2 more times. Just adjust my camera a little bit. So on the inhale, create resistance. Shoulders are down, and exhale. Relax. You can exhale out of the mouth. It's a little bit easier. And 2 more times. And relax, exhale. My shoulders are not lifting, shoulders are down, and relax. And one last time. Push the air out, create the C shape. This is activation of the diaphragm, the largest breathing muscle. Sometimes it's so tight that it's so hard to expand our rib cage, but it should be very flexible, very mobile. If it's too stagnant right here, then your diaphragm is not working properly, and then you're kind of losing in that natural massage of your abdominal area when you're breathing more than 25,000 times a day. So it's very important to activate your diaphragm. And everything what we'll be doing right now, I want you to continue breathing just like that. Think about engagement of the diaphragm and bringing your breath down in this area. So sometimes if it feels right during some exercises, put your hand on the rib cage and just bring your attention here where your attention goes, energy flows. And it will be more of a habit over time if you just kind of create this awareness throughout the day. So we start with our traps, our shoulders. This is where a lot of tension we carry, and you might not even feel any pain, but once you start massaging, you'll be like, does feel like I have a lot of tension there. So let's start on the left side and simply massage your traps. So try to grab not just your skin, but try to go deeper and massage this large muscle. It starts right around here. So further you can reach and massage, better it is. And try to go deep, engage your fingers, strong fingers, and massage, squeeze. You're not going to hurt yourself. Yes, masseuse can probably make it somewhat uncomfortable, but if you're massaging your shoulders yourself, that's going to be just fine. So another side, do the same thing. Try to reach as far back as possible along the spine. You'll feel that muscles between the shoulder blades. It's this one, and sometimes it's just as hard as a rock. Massage and try to create some heat and go deeper and massage from the bottom up and squeeze your traps at the top. Squeeze and massage. Great, and now bring your arm forward, your right arm, flip your hand and press down on your fingers just like that. Feel the stretch along the arm. Breathe in and out, engage your diaphragm, and now bring your arm to the side. So if you're on the right side, bring it to the left and put your chin on the shoulder. You'll feel that same muscle is stretching. Shouldn't really hurt much. You should feel it, but no pain. I want the pain level to be at 5 on the scale of 10. 5 or 6, no more. Breathe in and out. Your arm is parallel to the floor, to the side. Feel it around your shoulder blades in the back. Chin on the shoulder and try to look back. It's almost like you want to look back and see who's standing behind you. Slowly bring it back and do the same thing. Left arm, flip your palm, press your fingers. Even this might already feel like, really feeling it. And move it to the side. Put your chin on the shoulder. Friends, if you have any questions here, type your questions. I'll be going over them. If I don't address them now, I'll address them after the video. If you haven't done a breath assessment with me, reach out and we can do a breath assessment so you know what to work on. We're looking back. Breath is the foundation for wellness. With breath, we can treat asthma, panic attacks, sleep disorders, anxieties, burnout. There's so many different ways to incorporate breath in our wellness routine. And I'll bring the right elbow up behind your head. So that one is tricky because what happens when you do this, your head goes forward or you create that second chin. So I don't want that. Bring your elbow up as far as possible, as far as you can reach. Make sure your chin is parallel to the floor. Not this, parallel to the floor. And push your head back. So you're pushing on that forearm, the elbow. And you can place your opposite hand on top and push down. 15 seconds here. Check yourself in the mirror that your chin is not going down. Your ears are still aligned with the shoulder as much as possible. Your elbow might be here, might not be exactly behind. But breathe in and out here. So this is a great way to return to your breath and activate your diaphragm. So when you inhale, just look at my rib cage when I do this. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're working on the posture at the same time. Diaphragmatic breathing is the healthiest breath for your posture. Potentially at some point you're like, oh, I can feel some release or some tingling sensation in your arm. That's fine. And just bring it down, bring it back, and shake it off. Roll your shoulders back. Connect your shoulder blades when you do that. Roll and connect up and down. Before you go to the other side, shake it off really, really well. Make sure that the blood comes back to that right arm. And left goes up, same thing. Chin is parallel. Make sure you're in the correct posture. Knees are slightly bent, tailbone is tucked in. Just think about your ears being aligned with your shoulders and you're pushing your arm with the head. It's almost like I want to lay down on my arm and keep that chin parallel. Place your opposite hand on top of your elbow and breathe in and out of the nose. Engage your diaphragm. Just think about expansion of the rib cage. 360. Friends, if you do those diaphragmatic breathing exercises and you incorporate them in your workout routine, something like this, why not? It'll create that good habit and your body will realize that this is the best way to oxygenate all the tissues, all the cells, and it will kind of switch back to that good habit that we actually used to have. You used to breathe properly until age 5, and now sadly when you go to the doctors and do your wellness test, I don't think any doctors ask you, do you breathe out of the nose and out of the mouth? Can you switch? Can you to the nasal breathing? I don't know, my doctor never asked me, not once. And arm down and shake it off and do the same thing. 3 rolls, shoulder roll. You might already feel some relaxation. And now both arms go up. Connect your palms or interlace your fingers. So this is arms up, and I want your arms a little bit further back. So you're not doing this, your chest or your posture is still the same position. Just your arms, push your arms as far back as possible and just stay here. Continue breathing. Try to keep your arms as straight as possible and push them back. Your chin is parallel to the floor. Push your head back. You can pulse your arms just an inch back and forth. Pulse. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. Most importantly, don't hold your breath. 360. Think about expansion of the rib cage. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Shake it off. Roll. Continue breathing. And our arms going up again, and interlace your hands. You're right here. If I was standing by the wall, I'd be right against the wall right now. And for a deeper shoulder release, just do this wave exercise. So one side to the other side. Might not go as deep as I'm going, that's fine. As far as your body allows. You can go slow as you want, as fast as you want, as long as you're standing in the correct posture. Not doing any of that just to get to this exercise. No, I'd rather have less range of motion. Chin parallel to the floor. Try to push your chin back. So don't do this. Try to push your head back. Imagine that there is a balloon at the crown of your head and you're about to fly up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. If you give yourself a hug, try to reach the shoulder blades, and just a couple of breaths here to relax. All right, we have a couple more minutes here left. So neck, right ear goes to the right shoulder, and just hang here for a few seconds. Maybe you can close your eyes and imagine that your neck is elongating on the left side. Stay here, close your eyes. And now your right hand goes on top of your head and your left is reaching your shoulder. It's almost like you're pulling in opposite directions. In and out. In through the nose and out of the nose. The last one, and we slowly just help with your hands, return back, and then shake it off, your shoulders, and left ear goes to the left shoulder. So not shoulder to your ear, shoulder is fully relaxed, just your head to your shoulder. And try to look up so you're not bringing the chin down, so chin is parallel to the floor. Well, your side of the head, I guess. And now left hand goes on top of your head and right on your shoulder, and almost like you're trying to disconnect them, pulling them opposite directions. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back to neutral. I have 2 more exercises left, friends. So the next one, I want your hands on top of your clavicle area and press and look up, stretch your chin up and elongate your neck, look up. Now work with your bottom jaw, trying to elongate and bring your jaw forward. Do it 5 or 6 times. Keep pressing on your clavicle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. And now your left hand goes on the right clavicle, right over here. Your right goes on top, press, and now look left, upper left corner of your room. You should feel it on the side of your neck. You can do the same thing with your bottom jaw. And breathe, continue breathing. Think about that rib cage, opening out 360. And look up. If it becomes easy at some point, you know what to do, elongate it even more. And bring it down, and obviously opposite side. Right hand goes on the left clavicle, left goes on top, press. And look up, upper right corner of your room. Few breaths here. Engage your jaw, maybe bring your jaw forward. You should feel that muscle like around your SCM, sternocleidomastoid. Oh, I always forget how to pronounce it. Sternocleidomastoid. The muscle of the youth, as we call it. And bring your head back. Okay. This is the muscle I'm talking about. By the way, it's supposed to be very, very soft. I'll work on it as well. Not today though. So interlace your hands behind and connect your shoulder blades. And bring your chin forward. And be here for 15 seconds. Keep pressing your shoulder blades together. Open up your chest. Bring your chin forward. Shoulders are down, knees are slightly bent. Tailbone is tucked in. You're breathing. Stretching our shoulders, opening up our chest. Engaging our diaphragm with each breath. And relax. Shake it off, maybe some arm swings. We have one last exercise, my favorite one. Frame exercise. If you've been with me for a while, you know this is my favorite one. Especially if you woke up and feel a little swelled up. Go into the frame. Arms up. Connect opposite elbows. Well, place your hands on your elbows and make sure you're in the same position. Knees are slightly bent. I'll be saying it over and over again because I want to make sure that we're working on the posture. Tuck in your chin now. Bring it as close as possible to your chest. So opposite what I've been saying before. chin to your chest. Imagine that you have something in between. I'm trying to hold it, so I'm going to place the pencil over here. I'm holding this pencil the whole time while I'm stretching my arms, my spine up. Keep pressing. Close your eyes. Relax your facial muscles. In and out of the nose. Keep pressing, keep stretching. And bring your arms down, exhale. We did so well. Try to incorporate this diaphragmatic breathing throughout the day. While you're walking, you don't have to place your hands. Just bring your attention, making sure your shoulders are in the same position, and that you're trying to expand your rib cage as much as possible. Take 3, 4, 5 of the exercises you've done today, do them daily, and you will feel so much more relaxation, your neck, your shoulders. Yes, your neck can definitely become longer because literally our muscles are so tight that they're holding it, and this is what happens. Second chin, you're losing that angle of youth. You start hunching forward, and then your diaphragm is collapsing, so you cannot really expand it and engage it. So you are missing out on abdominal massage. And I'm not going to get into too much theory. I talk about it every week. We're here every week around 8 a.m., sometimes Wednesday, sometimes over the weekend. But you can rewatch those videos. They are under the playlist, I think 8 a.m., body tuning. And with Olya, your breath and movement coach. And like I said, if you want breath assessment, call, text, just reach out to me. If you have any questions, I'm here. I love to geek out on breath and wellness and answer your questions. Have an amazing weekend.